Alright everyone, how about a Soulmate Journey update? I thought we'd do one right now. Let's do it. I wish this had a theme song. It would kick in right there, right after I said let's do it. Anyway, one deck for the DF and one deck for the DM. Let's shuffle the DF deck, and I'll tell you it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. And remember, it could just be one thing I say. You know, it doesn't even have to be part of the reading. It might be a tip on how to tune your car or something. Who the fuck knows? That could be why you're here. Oh my God, now I know how to make proper chicken. I tuned into a Steve's Love Tarot video, and he even sold me a chicken at the beginning of it. Wow. There's a whole playlist of these. All right, so you're all moving at different speeds. We're tracking the soulmate cycle. I have been since, I don't even know anymore. Last century sometime, I guess. I don't know. No, I have no idea. It's like, I think we started these in July of 21. I think. Might have been 22. I don't even know. All right, here we go. DF. Most of you watching are the DFs in this cycle. You didn't run. You're watching tarot readings. You're spiritual. You're growing. You're working on your self-worth, and you're getting strong. It's whatever the base energy is for you is crossed by the Seven of Wands. It's nice. It's a rise up and fight. The Seven of Wands has a lot of meanings. You know, one of them is rising up and fighting. So even if it's against all odds, it's sort of an against all odds energy. Why are you feeling that way? I don't know. What's the base energy? Well, it's Three of Pentacles. Well, yeah, think about mountains, right? Against all odds, we're going to climb that mountain, right? I mean, climbing Everest has become a joke now. It's like every tourist in the world gets to do it. Poor Sherpas, I'll tell you what. But, you know, it's still a good example, climbing a mountain, right? It's against all odds, on a wing and a prayer. Yeah, that's your energy. The attitude here on the DF side is I am going to rebuild on a fucking solid foundation. I'm going to start my life with somebody, or there's a conversation that happens with this person. Maybe we'll find out. And against all odds, it goes well. That's possible too. Take it as it resonates, like the kids like to say. Let's clarify. Let's clarify with the little animal deck on your side. Let's go. Three of Pentacles. Why is it here? Could go either way. I mean, I'm just giving you both flows of the energy. On an individual basis, you're rebuilding your life. You're hell-bent. You know, against all odds, on a wing and a prayer, I'm going to make this happen. You know, you got Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer playing in the background as your theme song. Oh, my God. I mean, that's one side of it. The other side of it is maybe we'll see if this side communicates, which some recent readings have indicated you might hear from a soulmate or meet a new one. Against all odds, on a wing and a fucking prayer, it actually goes well. And it works out in your favor. So, it's all good so far. Now, I'm going to clarify. And we're going to fuck it up. Okay, here we go. Three of Pentacles. Nah, I mean, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Ah, fuck. It's the world. It's the most I mean, I know what. What's this guy? This guy sucks, Mom. It's the best card in the deck, arguably. And he said, oh, fuck. I know. This is where I got to tell you to slow your roll a little bit. Okay? Don't get ahead of yourself. There's a tendency in the feminine energy, wherever it is I'm pulling right now, whoever it is I'm pulling for, could be your near future, it could be your right now, might be your recent past. I don't know you. There's no name tags on the energy. I can tell you, Becky, this is you right now. There. Done. Finished. I'll tell you what. Or Bex, as they may call you. I have no idea. That's my point. But at the end of the day here, you might want to slow your roll a little bit. This is that making mountains out of molehills energy a little bit. All right, it's not a real world card. It's a world card. It's a big deal. But you might be making a big deal out of something, you know. On a wing and a prayer, I'll succeed. Yeah, okay, you're just going to the grocery store to get some cereal. I think you'll be fine. You know, it's a bit of that. I'm exaggerating, but just catch my drift, right? What's on top? Anyway, this card is crossing whatever the center card is, and it's red with the Seven of Wands. All right? Yeah, on a mission to get some Cheerios. Good for you. You know, I hope you succeed. They probably got them. You know, what's on top here? Although I think they changed the recipe. I used to like Honey Nut Cheerios. I used to love them. Last couple of boxes I got, fuck it. Fuck all, man. I tell you what. Holy toilet fest, Batman. All right, what's on top here? 3. Look at that. You might recognize this card from such motherfucking cards as that one. Right? They're on top of one another. I mean, you're hell-bent. I'm not playing with you. You're on a wing and a prayer, Steve. I don't think it's Cheerios, but I do think you might be making mountains out of molehills. Let's see. What's the world crossing? What's the center card? Red with the 7 of Wands. The 5 of Wands. Mountains. I don't know why I'm your 3rd favorite. I got demoted in the Mars reading from 2nd to 3rd. I don't know what the fuck happened. But now that literally is what I just said to you. This is a molehill. This is a mountain, right? I got the most powerful card I could pull, crossing the weakest card for me. And this is my reading that I can pull. It's exactly what I said. All right? Whatever it is, this may apply in many areas of your life. If it's probably in this reading's context about this person. So you probably have some kind of conversation coming up with this person, whoever this is, and it goes your way. Try not to over-celebrate. It was always going to go your way. You didn't do much, you know. It's sort of like my analogy of you're just going to the grocery store to get some cereal. They probably got it. You're probably going to win. Okay, it's a bit of that. What's red with the 3 of Pentacles here? Yeah, the Ace of Cups. It's a new beginning in love. I mean, I'm right. It's a new beginning in love with this right here. It's a new beginning, a new emotional beginning. Could tie to what I talked about for some of you. If this is not about this energy for you, if it's just an individual thing, it could tie to what I talked about earlier today in the energetic weather update. Could very much. All right. Mountains out of molehills. Oh, good for you. I mean, how does that apply if it's a conversation with this person? Well, yeah, it goes your way on a wing and a prayer. It went your way, and off you go into a new beginning in love with this person. But try not to get ahead of yourself with it. Something about this person might indicate you need to take it one day at a time. You need to take it slow, right? All right, that's all I'm saying. You know, we can finally be together because this person here quit drinking. Oh, we could finally be together. Well, they quit drinking. People relapse. Take it easy. Nice and slow. Easy does it. You know, the slightest little thing and they'll start drinking again. They start hanging out with their old drinking buddy Rob. They'll be back drinking again. You know, you got to get away from all your old friends, everybody. No drinking buddies. It's a trigger. Yeah. At the end of the day, you might be a trigger for this person. I don't know. So try not to get ahead of yourself with whatever it is. You don't have to take me literally. Just catch my drift. All right, let's shuffle for the DM. Let's do it. Let's shuffle for the DM. I know it does not mean dumb mother. It does not. All right. That would be the DMF. And that's not what I'm shuffling on. I'm shuffling on the DM side of a soul connection that you have. Got a new beginning in love coming, just don't run with it, okay? Does go your way. I think you probably maybe thought it wouldn't. Stop having expectations for outcomes. You'll do yourself a real service. You could put, if people stop having expectations for outcomes, care about the thing, love the person, don't care what happens, the yes, the no, the good, the bad, the win, the lose, doesn't matter. If we could eliminate everybody's need to have expectations for outcomes, we would put therapists out of business, with the exception of family issues. Just tell you what. All right, here we go. We could make disappointment extinct. You know. But there's a way to do it where you're not, you know, a pessimist about things. You don't want to end up being well, that sounds lifeless, Steve. I want to be excited about. So you can be excited about the thing, right? But you can't have expectations for the outcome. You can't expect you're right. You can't expect the win. Bruce Lee wrote about that a long time ago. He said you got to be completely neutral when you get into a fighting situation, when you get into a ring. If you think you're going to win or you think you're going to lose, you've automatically lost. You might as well not even show up. And that's the problem, because fighting in general is all about ego, then destroying the opponent's ego. So is life, really. We all just go through life destroying each other's egos and building each other up and only to break it. I mean, it's all about that. So keep that in mind. All right? No expectations for the outcome, and you won't make any mountains out of molehills here. All right, here we go. DM side, Ace of Wands. Take the energetic advice for what it's worth to you. But I got a lot of friends coming here now, and they're like, "Can you throw some of the stuff you talk about with us offline on in these online readings?" I said no, and so I do it anyway. All right, it's the Ace of Wands. Okay, well this bodes well for somebody showing up on your side. What's the base energy here? Eight of Cups. Yeah, I've seen this energy before. What's underneath this? Yep, there he is. I knew it. I didn't know that was there. I don't mean I knew that, so I don't know why I'm your third favorite. But whatever. It's the Emperor. It's a Burger King. It's an out of balance. Well, let's back up. Whoa. Somebody walked away. 8 broken cups. We saw this in the Mars reading. Somebody thought you were 8 broken cups. Right? It's the same type of energy, different deck. Right? It's not the same deck. Oh, he didn't shuffle. I never touched this. I didn't even touch it in the extended. 8 broken cups. Somebody thought you were 8 broken cups because they were an out of balance Emperor. Temporarily, I think somebody grew a pair. And by somebody, I mean this one. He got tired of watching the ball game by himself, waiting for you to show up so he could use this vibrator on you. Right? I mean, seriously, this is somebody who didn't care before, is what I'm saying. They care now. Now they care. I think it's temporary. I think you need to take it one day at a time, and that's why you're getting a warning here about not making mountains out of molehills. Yes, a conversation with this person may go well, bit by bit. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's not going to be the house on the hill and the whatever. It might be later. But 8 of Cups, why is it here? All right. Yeah, you're getting a wish. Randomly at the bottom is a star, and I think it's both of your wishes. I thought I saw. Yeah, there it is. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think both of you. This is something that benefits both of you at the very least. But you might run hog wild with it, and I don't want you to. All right, 8 of Cups, why is it here? Let's clarify the DM side. I want you to be cool. Always be cool. Always. All right, here we go. And some people say, well, you call yourself a hothead, Steve, all the time. I know. I don't want you to be like, I want you to be better than me. That's why I teach you stuff. That's why I teach everybody stuff. I want people to be better than me. You know, be better than me. I'm a hothead. I'm not always cool. You catch me on the wrong day, especially while I'm eating my lunch, you'll get a fork coming at you. Tell you what. No, I know. I'm not a hypocrite. I get it. Be better than me. That's the whole point. All right, here we go. 8 of Cups. I'm getting there. I got much more temperance in me than I used to these days. All right, here we go. 8 of Cups. Why is it here? King of Pentacles here at the bottom. Crossing the center card I'm going to pull. Red with the Ace of Wands. I think this person, whoever this is, could be a family member. It feels like the same energy that showed up in the Mars reading to me a little bit. Whoever this is very unsettled by whatever is going on, whatever rift there is here. Okay? They feel unsettled by it and they want it to settle down. All right? They do. I think they might be even regretful with the 5 of Cups underneath it. Sad. But it just feels like they're unsettled to me. What's on top? Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. See what I'm saying? You want it, you want it, you got it. Toyota. Right? You want it, they want it, it's coming. Or the opportunity is there. Opportunity doesn't stick around forever. The energy provides an opportunity, but there are always bubbles. You know, if you want to imagine the cycles of energy around us, the best thing to do is just blow some bubbles. Get yourself the, the kids that get the little bottle and it's got the little thing in it with the little ring and you blow a bunch of bubbles. That's the energy around us. It's a series of cycles, series of little energy bubbles floating around us. They pop off, some of them stay longer, some of them don't. They all provide an opportunity to fuck up, an opportunity to succeed. All right? But that's a good way to look at it if you have a hard time, if you need something for your mind's eye. What's the center card here? Red with the Ace of Wands and crossed by Mr. or Mrs. I need to bring some stability to this because I'm fucking miserable. Yeah, I'm not even sure this energy admits they're miserable. Yeah, the 6 of Cups. Yeah, it's something that happened in the past. It's what I said. This backs up every word I said. Something that happened when you guys were puppies that caused a fucking rift here, right? Somebody wants to stabilize it. They do, and it looks like they're coming to do it. But You can't run with the Ace of Wands. You can't make 20-year plans, right, with somebody. You can't buy a house with a 30-year mortgage with somebody who's showing up under Ace of Wands energy, because it's like a lit match. You know, well, it's an Everburn match, Steve. Oh, Everburn, is it? Okay, fine. We'll see what happens when a hurricane comes up. We'll see how Everburn it is, right? It's a bit of that. You know, they always say Zippo lighters are windproof. I had one blowout. The winds get strong. You get a tropical storm coming through. You see how unwindproof it is. At the end of the day here, take it slow. Don't run with it too much. It's an Ace of Wands energy, but somebody does want to fix things. There's a new beginning in love, and it's the top priority for this person. For you, it's what you get. It's the end product, right? What's red with the Ace of Cups? Look at that. Look. Why am I your third favorite? You know I don't know. Why? I don't get it. Ace, I'm just playing with you, you know. Knight of Cups. They're coming. This energy approaches this energy. Just pay attention to everything I said. Rewind and watch it again. All right? I can dig it. Wing on a prayer goes your way. Maybe it applies to a few things. It could be both. For some of you, on an individual, something goes that way. You know, you might, but in this energy, you might be inclined to make everything a fucking Seven of Wands mission. I got that picture in my head of the guy in the Witch's Tarot, the one guy who's taking on 6 sticks, right? We saw too many Chuck Norris movies, thinks he could take on 6 people at the same time. Yeah, good luck with that. You know, in the movies, they come at you one at a time. I've never seen that in real life. Hey, you go next. It's not a fucking tag team match, you know, but here we go. Right here, you might make mountains out of molehills with anything. Like I said with my Cheerios analogy, you know. All right, let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. I don't know if it wants to talk about you or this person. Let's pull 3 cards and a crossing card, so it'll look like the clarifiers. All right, let's see where we go here. Let's put that where it goes. All right, let's go. Let's see where we're at. I would say that's my theme song, but I think that was in the Navy from the Village People. Why the Village People popping in my head? Holy shit, I'm losing my mind. In the Navy. All right, here we go. 3 card stud. Okay, flipped. You see it? It flipped. All right, we got to take it. It flipped while I was shuffling. And there we go. Now we're going to close. Oh, look, it's the Knight of Pentacles from the energetic weather update today. Fuck. We're going to take this reversed. It feels reversed. The bottom card is 9 swords. The center card is King of Cups. And red with the Magician reversed is the 6 of Swords. Yeah, it's about this person. This person has a lot. They want to fix this. They want to bring some stability to it. They got a lot of anxiety. A lot about telling you how they feel, saying too much, sticking their neck out, okay? So they might be a bit of a trickster. They might end up, well, this can play out 2 ways. The Magician reversed with the 6 of Swords can be somebody who, through trying to smooth things out, through being too cool, ends up fixing nothing. Nothing ends up happening. Right? It can go that way. It's possible for some of you. So you may need to step in and be the hero here. Or for most of you, it's someone who's a bit of a trickster who will say anything just to go right. It's somebody a people pleaser. You know, they'll just say yes, they'll schmooze anybody. Right? I used to work for somebody like this a long time ago. They were in the entertainment industry. They used to do this. I would watch this person schmooze everybody was great, and then badmouth them afterwards in the car. But while he was around them, it was brilliant the way he could just schmooze everybody. It's a bit of a schmoozer here, so keep in mind some of you might have a bit of a schmoozer coming towards you. Okay. Woo. Wow. All right, that's it. That's your reading. I don't have a deck left on the table here. I don't have my other decks handy right now. That's it. That's your reading. I hope, well, yeah, 2 of Cups underneath that. They coming though. They have to. It's almost like they feel like they have to. And I picked that up over here too. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.